being stuck in traffic is the worst. You start your day with the best intentions. Maybe you've got a great playlist lined up. Maybe you've even had your coffee already. But 30 minutes later, you're staring at brake lights, stuck behind a guy who doesn't know how to merge, wondering, what life decisions brought you to this point? It's exhausting, it's frustrating, and worst of all, it feels completely normal. But what if I told you there was a way to avoid that entirely? And no, I'm not talking about teleportation, although fingers crossed for that one day. I'm talking about something real, the 15-minute city. It's the idea where everything you need, your job, your school, your supermarket, your coffee, is within a 15-minute walk or bike ride from your front door. Sounds nice, right? But before you dismiss it as some utopian fantasy, you should know this idea isn't new. Urban planners have been chasing this goal for over a century. Back in the 19th century, Ebenezer Howard imagined the Garden City, self-contained communities surrounded by green belts. Later, theorists like Ernest Burgess and Homer Hoyt created models showing how cities expand through zones, sectors, and eventually multiple hubs. The 15-minute city builds on these ideas, but it flips the script. It doesn't ask, how can we make space for cars? It asks, how can we make space for people? So why does this shift in thinking matter? Let's step into the day in the life of a 15-minute city. Picture leafy streets with corner cafes, local clinics and schools nestled beside parks, all within a short stroll. You wake up, you walk your kids to school, you grab a coffee, you hit the gym, you arrive at work. All of that within 15 minutes of home. No traffic, no gridlock, no honking symphony. Beyond the convenience, there are real, measurable benefits. Less time in cars means fewer emissions, not to mention cleaner air, healthier communities, and stronger local economies. Walkable neighbourhoods don't just look nice online. They encourage more physical activity, lower stress levels, and stronger social connections. A Stanford University study backs this up. People in walkable cities are generally happier and healthier. Cities benefit too. Maintaining local streets, footpaths, and bike lanes is a lot cheaper than constantly repairing highways and expanding car parks. Instead of pouring money into sprawl, we build local vibrancy. We support small businesses. We save time, we save money, we help save the planet. Simple. One essential piece of this puzzle? Schools. In a 15-minute city, schools are right where families need them, close to home. Kids can walk or ride to school safely. That means fewer long bus rides, fewer stressed-out car drop-offs, and more time for what matters most: family, rest, and play. Research from a variety of studies show shorter commutes improve student well-being. More sleep, more energy, more opportunities for extracurriculars. Cities like Paris and Melbourne are already weaving schools into the daily fabric of neighbourhood life, near parks, libraries, and community spaces, because education shouldn't feel like a separate zone. It should feel like part of the community. But let's be honest, not everyone's on board. The moment you mention 15-minute city, someone somewhere says they're coming for our cars, like it's some kind of conspiracy. Spoiler alert, it's not. No one's banning cars. No one's forcing you to drive in a thunderstorm or walk 5 kilometres with a week's worth of groceries. It's not about taking things away. It's about giving you more choice. If you want to drive, drive. But if you want to walk, you should be able to. Simple as that. We've sent robots to Mars. We've built smart homes and self-driving cars. Are we really saying we can't put a corner store or a health clinic within walking distance? Cities like Melbourne are already implementing 20-minute neighbourhoods. London is improving public transport links. Portland has been investing in bike infrastructure for years. This isn't fantasy, it's progress. The challenge isn't whether the 15-minute city can work, it's whether we're willing to make it work. Still, there's a valid concern we can't ignore: gentrification and exclusion. When we redevelop and revitalise neighbourhoods, prices often rise, and the people who need those improvements most, low-income families and the elderly, risk getting pushed out. That's why equity has to be baked into the plan and not added later. Urban renewal must include affordable housing, accessible transport options, and support for diverse communities. Because if walkability becomes the privilege of the wealthy, we've missed the point entirely. So, how do we move forward? The good news, we don't need to start from scratch. Cities like Paris, Melbourne, and London are already experimenting with these ideas. Technology is helping too. Smart data can show where services are lacking. AI can help plan smarter infrastructure. Shared transport, e-bikes, and electric buses can fill in the gaps. But most importantly, people. You and me have power. Support policies that prioritise walkability. Speak up for better public transport. Advocate for inclusive design. These small actions add up. They shape the way cities grow. Now, picture this. Cities that feel like communities. Streets that belong to people, not cars. Neighbourhoods that energise us, not exhaust us. The 15-minute city isn't some perfect ideal. It's a step in the right direction. It won't solve every urban issue, but it'll make daily life better for millions of people. So next time you're stuck in traffic, staring blankly at red brake lights, ask yourself, is this the best we can do? Or can we build cities that work better, not just for cars, but for people? The 15-minute city isn't about proximity, it's about possibility. Let's build cities that bring us closer to what we need, to each other, and to a better future.